What up, beauties? Welcome to Uncanny Alley. I am Allie, your fantastic beast, and this is where you find me. This is the place we gather to keep it real because shit is weird out there. Am I right? Okay, we're gonna get right into it because this is a love message and it came through really, really, really strong. And as I was cleaning this up, I was reminded. Well, now I mixed it all up, but the first card in here was I was reminded that I did a reading earlier and I was using this deck. It's the Golden Girls deck. And afterwards, I came over here for something and I saw the devil card on the floor facing up. And so, again, the devil card, it doesn't mean like the devil literally. It can. But, okay, especially in this context, it means earthly delights, pleasures, just, pleasures of the earthly nature. And it could really be anything. But the second I saw this, it felt so much like Blanche Devereaux getting what Blanche wants kind of energy, okay? I mean, just look at her on this card. Like, and she doesn't care, yes. And I don't care, like who she is who she is. And so this is a very sexy energy coming in. This is a very welcoming energy. So again, nothing like sexy and like shameful, sexy and dirty. So, no, it's just like sexy and all good. We're just gonna spray this just to keep it kosher around here. Wait, I mean, I said kosher, so I might as well do 8, right? Okay, 8 must be significant, but there's. Okay, what was Spirit telling me as I was getting ready here? That's what it was. Oh my gosh, what was Spirit telling me as I was getting ready? When I saw the devil card on the floor, when I saw that Blanche Devereaux devil card, so she's like taking a delicious bite of cherry pie, whatever. I heard in Blanche Devereaux's amazing Blanche voice, "Get ready, honey," like, like this luscious, like something sexy is about to come out, on the way for you. So, okay, so let's just get right into it, okay? Let me take a quick drink of water. Okay. Mm. Let's see, we're gonna do. Let's use these cards. Oh, yes. This is like a love pile. It's like ready to go. Oh my gosh, yeah, something is like on its way to you. It's like packaged up. It's made just for you. This connection is made just for you. And it's like ready. It's like, oh, this is literally how it's going to be. Like, oh, what am I looking for? Oh, maybe they're not that. This, I need something else. And my dog is so. Oh my gosh, my dog's my familiar. Sorry, but I take a drink of water, she takes a drink of water. She's like echoing what I do, or she's echoing the intuition that I receive. And that's what it is. It's like you are being led, somebody's being led. Like you're going to quench somebody's thirst. Like they're being led right to you. Like you're exactly what they need. Like, oh my, I've been dying for you. Where have you been my whole life? I've been searching everywhere. I've been testing all the waters. Thank you. I've been testing all the waters and nothing satisfies me. Nothing quenches my thirst. Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see. I'll try not to like get on my soapbox. I know I go on these little rants. I'll try to make those like their own thing so that, because sometimes you don't want to hear all that. I get it. I just need to be better about it. I'll try, I promise. Hold on, I'm just turning these around because I was supposed to. Already. This is, okay, we're going to put this back because it's the Emperor. It came out in reverse, but again, I knew these were mixed up. I was supposed to turn them around. So, 2 seconds here. That's it. All right, yeah, we're good. Boop. And you. Okay. So, okay, what this tells me is that somebody's been really confused in love for a really long time. Like, everyone they thought was a good guy turned out to be a shit bag, I heard. A shit bag. or it's a shit show. It's always a shit show. Super shitty, like this. Yeah, it was rainy days. And then the people that like you didn't give a chance to, some of them you kick yourself because you're like, look, there was absolutely no good reason that I let them go, or I didn't give them a chance, or I wrote them off, or for a lot of you, you came up with the most ridiculous, like, and it's things that you don't even stand for. So it's like, for example, some of you are dwelling on relationships because you just had such bad luck in them, and you're dwelling on relationships or somebody who really liked you maybe in high school or in a job, and maybe they were like, you know, they were shorter, and so you just didn't even give them a chance, and you are not that type of person. You're not shallow, but you know, everyone has their types and their things. But now, because you aren't shallow, you're actually kicking yourself. Like, wow, you're like, shame on you, because you never know what that could have been. But what you do know is that all signs pointed to good person, and you let something so superficial take you away from even giving someone a chance. Okay, so Spirit's just saying, just get away from that. We're starting over. I'm literally seeing Spirit like, I don't want to blow this way because of the candle, but you know how like when you see the aces and they come out with like wind and it's like the hand of God, like an ace of swords would be like God's truth, divine truth. It's like that kind of that. I'm seeing like a card with that breath, divine truth, like blowing it away. Yeah, and look, I just looked down and this selenite. It's like a little selenite unicorn wand, but it's kind of looks like, you know, like if God were to blow wind this way or something like that. Just a clean slate. I'm hearing. Okay, so let's go. My Spirit, come through with messages. It was Wild Bunch. Oh, start right off with the Two of Cups. Two of Cups to Two of Wands. This is divine partner. Oh my gosh. Divine partnership, divine collaboration, divine creation, divine divine partnership. What am I trying to say? Divine culmination. No, there's a word I'm looking for. Divine creativity. Thank you. Together, there's going to be love, and then through that you guys are going to create divine creativity. Like, okay, so she's staring at, there's a candle, and there's a like a sphere crystal ball on the table, and so like you guys are equally magic, and so it's not, oh, I prefer this and I prefer that. That's fine. But you guys are equally magic, just like, you know, some people scry, some people look at crystal ball, some people look through flames. Some people see the light through reflectivity. Some people see it through actual, you know, flame creating light. So there's no right or wrong way. But the thing is, together, look at the person. Just look at the look on her face. It's like she's getting so much from this, from the two together, because the two of you together are like, there's so much magic. There's so much magic. You guys are the candle and the orb, the candle and the crystal, the candle and the crystal. Oh my gosh, the Holy Spirit, that's so crazy. Candle and the crystal. And there's been a song. Again, I get all these weird things, and a song's been coming through, and I've forgotten for weeks. And I hear this song incessantly, and it's, I'm just gonna, Crimson and Clover by oh my god, the Shondells. Wait, yes, Tom Holland. Tommy, is that Spider-Man? By Spider-Man. Crimson and Clover by Spider-Man. Tommy Holland. I don't know. Tommy Holland, I think his name is. But it's the Shondells. Oh my gosh. Anyway, the song is Crimson and Clover. And this is coming through in this message. Okay, so Crimson and Clover, St. Patrick's Day. So maybe you're going to meet them at on St. Patrick's Day or this weekend for St. Patrick's Day. That's the second time that came through too with a love message about meeting them on St. Patrick's Day. But so the Crimson and the Clover. But what I got from this, in addition to that, because that's just coming through now, something that Spirit wants me to get out, something about St. Patrick's Day. Like, be ready. Be ready is like the unexpected. And something unexpected on St. Patrick's Day this weekend. Luck of the Irish, or it's a lucky time. The luck's with you. Something about a banner. Something about a banner or a flag. It's a sign for you. It's going to be, wait, I've got my hand. What the? I need to keep my hands down. Shit. Sorry guys. Where was I? Banner or flag, like in the corner. You're like at an outdoor party, you're drinking beer outside or something, and there's something waving. Maybe, okay, for some of you, you're at like a marina, a dock, and it's like a flag, or it's like the flag on a boat, but it's something waving in the wind, a banner, and it's at night, or the sun's going down. You're having a good time. Someone is on a dock. There's just a couple different specific things coming through, okay? So somebody's going to be on a dock with this person, like on a boat dock, at dusk with the sun going down behind you. Sunset. Is that sunset on sunset? Somebody is at some kind of, okay, I'm picturing like some of the fun, like places that I like hang out in San Francisco. They get like freezing cold and they have some ratty outdoor patio with like some great live rock music and some like great beer and like the tamale lady coming around with the best tamales you ever had in your life. Sorry, I'm just going somewhere else. But anyway, I'm picturing like a venue like that for somebody. So you're like you're at some outdoor place at night. Some of you are in college, yes. Someone's definitely in college. A couple of you are. There's gonna be some love out there this weekend, and it's like this unexpected like nighttime connection after a couple beers. I'm getting after a couple beers. I want to say not literally, but like for some of you, for a lot of you, it's like literally after a couple beers or a couple drinks. But I mean, the significance of St. Patrick's Day after a couple beers is there. Someone's in a bar, and it's like a long galley bar. It's small though. Like these are so specific, you guys. The bar is, so if I'm at the door, the bar's this way. I'm picturing this place. It's not this. It's just giving you reference. See that thing went off. Yeah, this thing looked like a train. It looked like a train caboose that I'm picturing on Sunset Boulevard that we used to hang out and like get food after going out, like 2 in the morning or whatever. But it's like a whatever. It's this train thing, and it's just to show me the type of situation. So it's a small restaurant or diner or bar, and you go in late night, and it's this kind of setup where you go in and there's a glass window and door this way you walk in, and then people are at like a bar and their backs are to the door, so that's where everyone sits, but there's also seating like over here and over here, like in booths over here, small booths or tables, but people are sitting at the bar and backs are towards the door, and there's something about this encounter very specifically for somebody. And again, these are all love connections. These are all like, it's like, oh my gosh, it's like literally like the angel of love. It's like Cupid is literally showing me, boop, baby, like here's another love connection. Tell, here's for this person, and just like it's like I'm seeing in. Oh my gosh, it's like I'm seeing in on these connections. Sometimes you have to be willing to bend the rules a little bit. Yeah, and it's something late night. It's something coming in at night, like kind of sneaking in, and it's gonna be something you're gonna meet at night. Let me keep going. But this is all good and all exciting. And again, these aren't the only things. It's just that for whatever reason, they're going to be more, I know already, specific situations. Sometimes I get really specific, you guys. Like so specific that I've said things out of my mouth to people, to strangers, and then like I've left feeling embarrassed or bad, like I should apologize, but Spirit says no, just own it. And I find out something really bad later, like really bad for later, like really right after. And it can be a total stranger. And then all of a sudden, there are posters of this stranger, the wanted posters of this exact stranger that I just told off for no reason, like a psycho, in a parking lot. And then the week later, this stranger, there were posters of him on his bike, which is what he was riding around this shopping area, attacking women in the parking lot. And I specifically verbally attacked him, got in his face, and it was a stranger, and I didn't even, he was, sorry, I just totally went off tangent, but this is all to say that Spirit comes through. Sometimes it's like, oh, it's like this, and sometimes it's boom. Sometimes it's like with a message where I'm getting a vision, and sometimes it's like, okay, take over my words. And in this particular time, it was like a rush, and it was before I could even see the person to my side. I just was like, no, you stay away from me, you get away from me, and you get out of here. And I'm like yelling at this guy who's riding his bike next to me. And I'm about to walk into Barnes and Noble, and it's still sunny out. It's like dusk, like around this love time. Maybe that's why I don't know, it's weird. But this time it's so very bright out. But you can see it's just starting to go down in the distance. And he looks at me like, what? But he didn't look angry. It was just like shocked, like, huh? And I felt mortified because I'm like, that was mean. There was, I mean, he was riding close to me, but he wasn't like, I didn't feel like he was going to accost me. He was doing nothing threatening. There was absolutely nothing external that he did. It was all internal. And when I felt so bad, and I first was going to say something, Spirit told me not to. And then when I still felt bad, Spirit told me to let it go. And then, because it was still in the days when, like, you had to go to Barnes & Noble and see if the book you ordered was there, and then it wasn't, so I had to go back to pick it up. Maybe I was going to place the order. I know that it was a two, like, I did go twice, so I must have gone to order, and then I went back to pick it up. Either way, when it was like 2 weeks later, well, a week later, whatever it was, I went back, and I see, you pull and you see something kind of littered in the parking lot, and I see flyers everywhere, and I see a sketch of this guy on a bicycle, and it's like attacking women, like pitting them up against cars, fondling them, doing things. It was this man. Like, it wasn't even like me. No, it was him. And so all I'm saying is that, like, when I'm giving specific scenarios, and I'm not like, oh, it's like this or this, but it's specific. Yeah, there's going to be a lot coming through. When it's this specific, like when I'm saying, okay, and there's this one and this one, like, somebody needs to take note, because these are love messages, like love prophecies. These are happening for people. And I'm letting you know that story I gave you, that's one of a drop in the bucket. And more times than I can tell you, people have called me and said, who the fuck are you? Because that weird shit you said at a party, that wild shit you told me last night, that random shit you called me when we haven't talked in 3 years about the craziest thing I've ever heard, that happened. I'm just saying. And that's not like, I'm saying that so, like, whoever hears this, if it resonates, don't throw it away. Who gives a shit if you believe me? You could think I'm crazy, you could think whatever you want. But write it down and be like, what crazy girl said? Shit, call me crazy, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's not my problem. My problem, my responsibility is to get the message out. Whoever wants to think whatever they want to think, that's not my problem. But I do urge you, if this resonates with you, call me what you will. But you can call me and invite me to your wedding too. No, I'm just kidding. Okay. Oh gosh, I went long, didn't I? Okay, the 19th, this is the second time the 19th has come up. The 29th. 19th of the 29th. Okay. Light a fire underneath your cauldron and go, go, go. I think because right now the vision's coming in so much, Spirit is wanting me to focus more on this actual deck's pictures. So I'm going to show it, and then I'm going to take just a second, okay? Okay. For some of you, you're going to be going to a party. Okay, a frat party. I was literally like, I was going to say a party, and it's something to do with college. Okay, yep. So some of you, you're going to a frat party or a sorority party, whatever it is. I see a group of girls, like, getting excited and getting dressed up together. So either you're that group of girls and you're throwing the sorority party, you're going to one, or you're the group of girls going to a frat party you're excited about, or you're the masculine and you notice, like, okay, yeah, there's a lot of cute girls here. You notice, like, groups of girls. There's gonna be something about shiny red, like, stilettos, shiny red shoes that somebody thinks is really sexy. I'm picking up some masculine energy right now. There's like some masculine that thinks like this girl's ankles are sexy, or calves or legs in those shiny shoes are sexy. Like, somebody's showing like their bare calves, and it's cold out, and like she's chilly. That might be something with a connection, where somebody offers somebody a jacket, and it's funny because I'm picturing. Yeah. Okay. So somebody's in a skirt that's cute. That's what makes you laugh. Okay. Or you see this. Okay. So for some, maybe this is okay. It's something metaphoric or it's literal. I can't say if this is. Okay. 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 Hold on. Why is this masculine? Something with the this is such all good energy though. Let me. Okay. So there's a girl in a skirt. It's a blonde girl. There's some blonde girl in a skirt. I don't know if you're her or if the masculine likes her or if you guys are just witnessing this exchange. But there's a guy crushing on this girl. I never say the word crushing either. Never. I don't know if I've ever said that word in my damn life. So that's significant. It's funny. That's so cute. I'm getting so giddy and nervous and like so I'm getting so cute for you guys. For there's so much like giddy stupid love right now. Okay, so somebody's crushing whatever, and this the way this exchange happens is this blonde girl. There's some kind of blonde. Maybe the guy's blonde. I don't know. There's a blonde. There's either red shoes or red lipstick, and this girl's in a skirt, and it's chilly, and she has bare legs, and she has goosebumps on her legs, like beautiful legs, beautiful legs. I'm seeing like Barbie legs, and the funny thing is the guy that's crushing on her, the guy that likes her, goes over and offers her his jacket, but like she's wearing like a fluffy, like a short sweater on top. So she don't need any help up here. She's dying down here. And it's just like, either you're the girl and think it's cute, or you're the guy and it's super cute, you're doing that. Or, and she thinks it's cute, just so you know. Something like that. You offer a girl a coat, and the way you do is silly, but it's, okay, maybe maybe for some of you it's just a metaphor for there's some kind of romantic gesture like this would be, right? It's a romantic, sweet, chivalrous gesture for a gentleman to offer his coat to a lady. It is. Or for a lady to offer her coat to a lady, or for a gentleman to offer his coat to a gentleman, whatever. You know, if you're a masculine personality, or if you're in your masculine state, it's a romantic gesture regardless. Um, and it's very sweet. And so the thing is, doesn't matter what the gesture is, there's something here. And for some of you, that is, you're either on the giving end or the receiving end of this exchange. And this is what sets off. And it's silly. It's something silly. Like, well, like something like that. Well, it's not going to help, but it's sweet. Like, I sure it'll be warm, but do you have a pair of pants? You know what I mean? Like something like that. Like, you know, somebody spills something and somebody offers like hand sanitizer, or it's like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do with this with pizza on my hands? Or not, you know, or someone spilled like wine, knocks into you and spills a drink, and they're like mortified, and they offer something ridiculous like hand sanitizer. You're like, thank you, but it'll keep me, you know, COVID free, but it won't. I don't know. Cute though. Whatever it is though, it's a cute exchange, and it's whoever receives it's like tickled, and it sparks something. Okay, so there's just so much love. I think those are the only, like, let's get into like something's happening. Oh, yeah, this is happening like with over the weekend or the long weekend. Okay, spring break. If it's not okay, if it's not St. Patrick's Day, it's then it's spring break, or it's between spring St. Patrick's Day and spring break, or however many days yours, however many days it is from St. Patrick's Day to the completion of your spring break. That is the amount of days it will be before this love connection becomes not only known. I mean, not only like where not only you'll meet this person. For example, it's not like, oh, I met this person and got their number at a party. It won't just be that. It'll be, oh, there's something there. Like the two of you will have that moment, that conversation, that exchange, that love connection. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Okay, let's see here. Yay, the Emperor came back out. And see, we put it in, and it came out because you were having, like I said, that luck, that kind of, you know, everyone I gave up ended up being somebody I should have given a shot, and everyone I gave a shot to was a jerk kind of feeling Came back out definitely straight. And 4, and I was saying 4 was the number, and okay, 4 is very significant. And then by April, that's where I got the whole spring. Okay, somebody's been really wanting this. Somebody's been manifesting this relationship. And I'm going to tell you right now, what I'm getting is it's a collective manifestation of this love, because a lot of you out there, a lot of people, a lot of us, right, have decided to focus on wish fulfillment. And a lot of times to be anointed is to go through the dark night of the soul. It's like you have to. It's like rite of passage. And it's not to say you welcome, it's not to say oh yeah, you want everything bad to happen to you. But what it is there are some things you just cannot, some things are forged in fire. I just heard. Some things are forged in fire. And there's no way around it. You just have to go through it. And when you're able to go through it and see the transformation inside of you, and the elevation that pain is able to, how you're able to reach new heights through that pain because you allowed it to work for you instead of against you and alchemize it, then you are anointed. And then you can call in, Empress on the bottom. Then you can call in what you want, what your heart desires, because what your heart desires is in alignment with what's meant for you, what's meant for the universe, for your greatest good, for everything. Okay, yeah. King of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and then the Hierophant. Oh my gosh, see, true success isn't just about money, it's about happiness too. This person is really, yeah, but what does my heart want? Forget the shop, right? And if it's to open a shop, great, but it's not because of the money, it's not because of what you look like. And if your life feels to explore some new scenery, and that's just it. So many people are deciding, like, I'm not going to live this stale life. I'm not going to allow, the world to say, this is just the way it is. This is just what it looks like. And with that, you're seeing like, wow, life is in color. Look at all the colors on here. You're seeing like, wow, life is really in color. And this new connection is really going to emphasize this new journey that you're on. It's really going to brighten everything up, add a sparkle to everything. Like, look, I just noticed this diamond in the back. It's like been there in the back. And then once you notice, it's like, oh my gosh. Then you notice them all over. And a couple more. So you're going to start to notice like all the goodness in so many areas that life has to offer, because now your life is in alignment with what's meant for you. Okay, this is upside down. 3 of Cups come together with your covens. Okay, so for some of you, yeah, you're going to drop the ball with a connection. So some of you, it's going to be an old flame. For some of you, it's going to be a group of friends, or who's going to like try to like, it's just noise. It could be some of it, whatever it is, whether it's you in your head overthinking it, or whether it's a group of friends saying things and like making you overthink things, and then you're like, that was crappy. Then whatever it is, just know it's just the enemy. It's just fear, and that's nothing that you want around you, because that's only going to darken your journey, and that's not what brings in your true love. That's not what brings in what's meant for you. So you don't have to get into it. You don't have to, yeah, see what I was going to say, and what I'm just here, it's their deficit. It's their lack. Anyone who's doing that in this state, and you'll know what it is, because if it's a real problem, like, oh, that person's, living a bad lifestyle and there are things that's different. But if it's somebody just who their ideals are not in alignment with yours, or they're judging somebody, or whatever it is, and it's making you question your design and the design that's meant for you, and that this is part of the journey that you're on and it's meant for you already, then just know it comes from their deficit. It comes from what they are focusing on, what they find to be important, and they're missing the real magic. Yeah, okay, I was like, their deficit, and I noticed the girl in the wheelchair, and I am in no way saying someone in a wheelchair is less than or lack, but would everybody like to get up and stand? Of course they would. Come on. So I'm just saying it as far as like spirit's showing me deficit, like that somebody who's lacking is acting out. It has nothing to do with wheelchairs. Come on now. That's, please nobody think that or come for me on something like that. That's the last person. But because they're focusing on their deficit, they have their eye on the wrong price. And what I noticed is like, this looked like Starbucks to me, the coffee. So it's like, what's trendy? Oh, let's go to Starbucks. You know what I mean? There's nothing wrong with that. Again, it's just these stereotypes that Spirit's pointing out to show me what that can look like, what that can resemble. And I said they're missing the true magic. They're missing the point. No one's focused up top where the magic is, where those witch hats are. So yeah, that's really significant. And I feel like most of you have already decided and made this change. And that's why this love is right here. Okay, who is this love? Yeah, they're not. Okay, Queen of Swords. Don't you dare lower your voice for anyone. So this is somebody that you've not told. Okay, this is somebody that you've not told that you care for because you either absolutely do not know them or you do not think of them like that at all right now. And it could be for a million reasons. They could be taken. You could think they're taken. You could think they don't like you. I'm getting the feeling that they're quiet and there's something about their reserved nature that has you thinking they don't like you. Either they don't like me in that way or they're just grumpy. Like they don't like anybody. They just don't like you as a person. Like there's so many different ways. But it's like that's just how they come off. And for some of them, like that's just because they do like you. They're shy. I'm seeing facial hair. Yes, King of Cups. And look, he's drinking tea. Like, he doesn't spill the tea. He's carefully looking at it because he carefully crafts his thoughts. And he doesn't just talk to talk. It has nothing to do with him not liking you or being grumpy. He just, why say something, you know, why use a bunch of filler words? That's what he's kind of like that. Got a few words. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah. Hurt people, and hurt witches, hurt witches. So don't let, you know, your past or insecurities keep you from climbing that ladder of love, reaching new heights with this connection that's coming in for you, because it's coming in. 33, 39, those numbers can be significant. Somebody's age. Queen of Wands. Replace your self-doubt with self-confidence. And I don't know why, I almost said the word donut, like the word doubt looked like donut. Sprinkles. Maybe somebody like really wants to wear more colorful clothes or try new makeup or, you know, like they see something like, I wish I could wear that. I want to try that. Girl, you can't. Okay, so somebody is seeing something online or seeing somebody and they're like, I wish I looked like that. I wish I looked like that in those clothes, those whatever. I wish that I could pull that off. I wish that somebody saw, I wish I, no. Whoever is, you know who I'm talking to. Whoever's saying that, don't do that. First of all, every single person has their faults, their flaws, their this and their that. And it takes a long time to craft authenticity because it means you're being true to yourself your whole goddamn life, or as long as you had the courage to. So whoever's feeling like that, all you have to do is, oh my gosh, I know why. And the dog just, oh my God, I know why. I just heard, I saw donut and I felt like donut. I'm like, it has nothing to do with, it does have to do with everything I said, but it was still donut. And I'm like, why? Is it somebody eating it? No. It's this guy. It's David Lynch. It's because he said the secret to life is focusing on the donut and not the whole. Oh, I love him so much. That is a very important message to somebody. 35, 45. 35, 45, 55, 60. I don't know what that means. 10, 20, 30. Somebody jump rope as a kid? Or play those little kid games? What is this? 36. Okay. So anyway, yeah, thank you, David Lynch. Donut, not the hole. So yeah, focus on the good, focus on the glory, focus on where you're going, focus on your sparkle, your sprinkles, not on the lack. Six of Cups. Give yourself the compassion you were never given. That's why the little kid games too, the like jump rope was coming through. Yeah, there's somebody who has a wound from when they were a childhood, or either from when they were a childhood. All right. Oh my gosh. So for some of you, you were made fun of. Maybe you had a lisp, you had a speech impediment, you had a learning disability. You were made fun of. You were made fun of as a child a lot. And it's carried over a wound of the wound of allowing yourself to be yourself, of individuality. You feel like the word individuality should mean I'm a unicorn, and for you it means I'm a freak. For you it means I'm a monster. Aww. There's a masculine here. So if you're not, there's a lot of like females who identify as masculine or carry a lot of masculine. I carry a lot of masculine energy. There's a masculine here, or a masculine caused this wound. Maybe you're a female who was made fun of for being a tomboy. Again, I'm getting that a lot. Made fun of for your size, for being a tomboy. Yeah, somebody went like a lot of diets. Was always trying, was like dyeing their hair, whatever it is, diet, like literally whatever, diet, try it. Doesn't matter. Whatever it took. So yeah, give yourself the compassion you were never given, because this love's coming in because you deserve it, because of who you are. But yeah, this wound is a block. And so I think this is coming through, but this is all coming through as such light energy that what I think this is revealing for anyone who's questioning it, remember this wound that you've healed. Because most of you I'm speaking to, what's going on? There's something, again, there's something about the wind, the banners, something over. Okay, hold on. That's it. I'm drawn to pull these cards. Hold on. Thank you, Holy Spirit. And that's why I never told you what Crimson and Clover either. I never finished that. So Lord, okay, so Crimson and Clover, it's the luck, and then for Clover for me is coming through as like your bloodline. So it's like this is your birthright. Happy, this is your birthright, and this is your lucky season, is what I'm getting. Okay? With Crimson and Clover. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Oh, I know it. Okay, why am I fighting it? That's so stupid. The song that was coming through was Blowing in the Wind, like, how many roads must a man walk down before you can call him a man? That's all I know. In the sand, or whatever. Give me a second. This is a really painful place for somebody. This is a male father wound. So if you are, okay. For some of you, you're feminine and you're hurting over your husband's or somebody's male father wound. You want them to heal. If it's not you, it's them. It's somebody you know. Or your father had a father wound, or somebody you couldn't get close to because of a father wound. And it has to do with like they just couldn't let love in, and they couldn't communicate. But it's not because they were a monster. It's not because they didn't love. It's just that they weren't loved the right way. And you know that, and it makes you so sad because they deserve so much love. You would give anything if they would let you in. Answer my friend, it's blowing in the wind. What is this? more here. I'm wondering if there's a somebody. Okay. I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna come back with this message because we're already at 41 minutes, and I'm gonna come right back, and I'll put a part 1, part 2, so that anyone who doesn't want to tap into this, but there's something. Somebody's past relative who somebody lost a father recently, or a father figure, or something like this. A brother. There's some unresolved father wound or male that lost somebody. Oh my gosh! And now I mean, this stinging in my ear. So either somebody doesn't want me to talk about this or somebody's coming through. I'm going to figure out what this is. We're going to come right back, okay? Please like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. And until we meet again, stay wild and weird and wonderful. And stay you.